Alright, hopefully this works. Alright, I'm sorry about the problems there, if I still have any audience left. So, I wanted to drop the latency so that I wasn't answering y'all's questions a minute later, 40 seconds later. So, thanks, don't bother. Appreciate you coming back. Sorry for that. So, Jen's lost interest. I understand. I would have too. It's not going to be that interesting anyway, so there's not very far to go there. Hey, MJ, gents. How's it going? You found a new hobby in the meantime. I understand. What's your new hobby? Hey, John, thank you. Oh, man. Ostrich heckling. Those are some mean birds. Those will mess you up for heckling too hard. Hey, Tom, welcome. Chad, how you going? Chad number 2. All right. So, big news on the chopping front. I'm not going to tell you just right now, though. You got to wait for the big news. Also, hey, who all got a officer box or a Smoky Mountain box this week? What'd y'all think? They're stupid birds. Anybody else get a Smoky? I got a huge new toy like OKC Raider buoy. Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, we found him, Eric. We found Marshall. He's been working hard, so that's where he's been. Hey, Peter B, welcome. Got my roadie on my keys already. Cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna box mine up, and I'm gonna do a giveaway with the officer box. I just don't know how I'm gonna work it. I don't know how to work the giveaway. I'm gonna have to get with my administration and see what we're gonna do. See what we're gonna do. But yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway with the officer box, and so I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I might do it on the regular YouTube, the regular channel. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it to the live stream, but I might. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I just want to talk to some people, see what the best way to do a giveaway would be for the officer box. I'd like to get some people involved with the officer box that may not have had a, there's a lot of folks out there where $100 a month or $50 a month is really, putting a squeeze on them, and I understand that. I'd like to, I don't know how to go, hey, are you hurting for money? Are you poor? Because I understand. I mean, we grew up like that. We grew up, not having, $50 a month was, that's a lot of tortillas and eggs for $50 a month. So I understand that. I just don't know how to go around getting that information. But we'll figure out something. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get the brain trust together, and we'll put our giant minds together and figure something out for sure. Oh, that's very kind of you, gents. Thank you. Oh, sorry, David. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the cup. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants a cup with Jimislash written across the top of it, but I don't know. They might. I'll see. They might just throw in some stickers instead of the cup, so something like that. Just throwing some extra swag stickers instead of the cup. But everything else, I'm going to tape up and send it out. Yeah, I'll send it to Eric. Kevin's poor. Hey, Bruce, welcome. Every girl's me on a rotary phone. That's right. I want to hear the rotors in the background. Hey, Chad 3, appreciate it. Thanks for popping in for quick. $50 is like 500 ramen packs. Yeah, $50 is a lot of food for some people. For you get 2 sons that eat like there's a famine coming. They eat like the first part of that. What was that? in Genesis, where the famine was coming for 7 years. They heard about the 7-year famine coming, and instead of saving up, they just decided to eat for 7 years, and that's where they're at right now. They're just consuming large amounts of food. Hey, Manny, welcome. What's up with you? You want to name? Yeah, confused folks. Where's Jimislash? So we'll do that, and I guess y'all saw everything. I don't need to go through. Y'all saw everything that was in that thing. I liked it. I liked the deal that they gave. I know there were some folks not happy with it, but I don't know. I don't understand that. It'd be like me and Eric stand out Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and me telling Eric, "Hey, here's $100. Go in and get me some stuff." And then Eric coming out with $150, $200 worth of stuff, and just me not being happy. I mean, you kind of knew it was going to be a bunch of random gear. I'm not sure what folks were expecting out of it, but I don't know. I thought it was a good deal. They didn't send in a bunch of junk or stuff, from the QVC channel. I think it worked out nice. I think it was good. And I wouldn't tell you guys. I wouldn't say, "Hey, go get this," if it wasn't something that. Now I understand that it might not be what you want to do. Like, you don't want to get random stuff, or you want to know what you're getting, and I understand that too. And there's deals out there. I mean, secondary market deals for $100, you can get some decent stuff. But if you're looking for that kind of surprise, "Hey, what am I going to get?" kind of feeling, the box was definitely worth it. It wasn't any kind of deception or anything like that. I thought it was really well done. And then the cup on top of that's just this kind of cool personal touch they threw into it. So I don't know what some people are expecting, but I understand totally. I was disappointed with the Spyderco Tenacious HCR MOV. Didn't seem like a premium. Well, I mean, you weren't paying premium money. I mean, that was just one part of the box. It's not a premium steel. It's a great knife, though. It's an awesome knife. And like I've said a million times before, I would say 99% of us don't need anything past HCR 13. And we could probably label our knives M390, our HCR 13 knives M390, and most of us would be really happy with that. A kilo of blow could have showed, and folks would be like, "I prefer heroin." Yeah, and then I don't know. I think people, but it's cool. I mean, now you know what's the kind of stuff that's coming, and you got that option whether or not you want to take it. I would recommend it to somebody that's looking for that kind of buy. It's a good deal if you're looking for that kind of subscription deal. It's definitely worth it. Spyderco is a good heat treat on HCR. I have messed up some HCR knives. I've banged the smoke out of them, cut stuff, chopped with them, and came back and shaved with it. And unless you're working on a dock somewhere, I mean, you got a rough job. I understand that, and you want something really, really strong. You want some M4, whatever, 20 CV. I can understand that, but HCR is gonna hold up for, like I said, most of us. I bet there's Rough Riders coming in. I bet they have a Rough Rider box coming up. That would be awesome. I think if they keep going with some kind of personalized item or something like that. I tell you what, they're throwing some autographed pictures of swags in there, and there's going to be about 100% sign up in the male from 18 to 72 range. So I think it's going to be cool. And you know what? You're not going to find a better group of people to kind of being involved with that kind of stuff. I don't know about the other ones. I don't know about BattleBox, but now you got kind of a personality of the people that are choosing for you. It's like I said, it's like having a friend go in with $100 or $50 or whatever you're spending on it. Ooh, hello. There's some colors. And doing good stuff for you. The martini is really cool. That is really cool. T-shirts would be cool. I think that would be awesome. Hey, Blade Man, welcome. When are we replacing Eric with swag? We can never replace Eric. Eric's the man. we could open up another admin position, but we'll be no replacing. Now, yeah, see, that's a great idea, Marshall. A special edition Rough Rider, or something that he designed. If he signed a box, something cool like that. Just cool stuff like that would be awesome. A martini rifle. So, but like I said, I'm going to get together. We're going to figure out a way to give this box away. I'm not going to just give it to one person, but I'm not going to single out somebody. But maybe somebody... Man, see, I just don't know how to do that. There are too many people that have a lot of pride that are not going to say, hey, yeah, I need a pick-me-up. Send me, put me in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, Alan. Welcome. All right. Let me think what else is going on. Oh, the chopper. I'll tell you my chopper story. Yeah, it ended good. I told you guys that I had that one chopper, the Condor chopper, which is a really awesome knife. I'm serious. I'm going to use that thing to practice with just because it holds up so well and it fits nicely. But then I was told that it wouldn't pass as far as it hasn't been certified by, the Blade Sport people. Well, then I sent out some feelers, and one of my serious feelers was answered. So, I don't know if y'all know who Big Chris is. Do y'all know who Big Chris is? I've done a couple of videos on some of his knives. So, yeah, he's like, if I was 12 inches taller, I think that's what it's a good description, but just really big. So yeah, he's awesome. Anyway, Marshall the Condor is awesome. So I got in touch with Big Chris. He said he wasn't making anything new and nothing new for 3 months. And of course that's not going to help me. And so he said, I have this one, it's the one that he used in the 2018 Blade Show World Championship, and I was, I love stuff with a story. I'd almost rather have something with a story to it than something that's brand new. If you have a cool story behind something, and there are videos of him at that championship on YouTube with that blade, and so I just flipped inside. Ended up saving almost $300 on this thing just because he had used it. He said some cool stuff, like he had ground it down, and it was a little bit lighter than what he liked to use. And for somebody that's, closer to the ground, lighter might end up being better for me. So I'm really excited. It ended up being an awesome thing. It went from this moment of, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I going to do if nobody comes through? And I had a couple other feelers out, and it was all future stuff. Well, yeah, we can do this in the future for you. Or yeah, we'd be happy to, at the beginning of the year. And I'm trying to get some competitions in so that I could maybe do Blade Show coming up, which would be fun. And so Big Chris just came through like a champ, which is awesome. And it's going to be a lot of, I'm excited. It's more exciting now that Yeah, I feel like I got a big boy. It's like Rocky One. I mean, Rocky One had that robe, you know, with the meat packing advertisement on the back. And in Rocky Two, you had the black trunks and the gold robe, and it's just an upgrade. I upgraded, and not that the Condor was the Rocky One robe. The Rocky One robe in this situation was not knowing what in the freak I was going to carry. I would have gladly carried that Condor into battle, and just. I think right now my skill level is going to be such that it's not going to matter what I take. The only thing that's going to save me is to give me a chainsaw at this point. So I wouldn't have minded, but not knowing and just worrying about it was kind of not a huge issue. I imagine somebody would have rented me one. So it ended up with a good story. Yeah, his name's Chris and he's big. He called it Marshall. That's right. Yeah, El Chede is too long. It has to be under 10-inch blade, under 15 inches overall, and a couple of other specs on it. It has to have the hole for the lanyard. It has to have at least one lanyard pin, and just a few specs. And every single knife I have doesn't meet that standard except for that chopper. I'd like to tell a story about how an excellent guy who has a YouTube channel let me buy one of his knives. Oh, okay. Tell us the story, Greg. Don't mess with my... Yeah, ever since that 19-year-old kid snapped my right wrist in May, it's kind of been wonky, but I've been I got that blue rubbery thing, and I've just been beating the mess out of stuff with it. So I'm kind of... And I'm finding that the chopping motion is not that hard on me. I don't know if my wrists have been strengthened or my forearm. I know my forearms are stronger and my grip is stronger than it was, a couple years ago. But I'm finding that the shock and stuff is not, resonating all the way up into my shoulder joint and knocking that out. But so yeah, if my shoulder and wrists are holding up, it'd be awesome. Oh, waiting for you to tell me. Hey, hit me up, Greg. I got knives for sale. Send me an email. Did you already send me an email? Send me an email. I'll send something. We'll get something going there. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see it. I think. Oh, hold on. I might have a picture on my phone of it. Let me get to Instagram here without pulling up anything weird. All right. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, here it is. He's got a picture of it. All right. Let's see if I can get that to show it all. Can y'all see that? There it is. That's the winner right there. Yeah, so that'll be the one. The one I'm carrying into wood chopping battle. Cold Steel American Lawman versus Spyderco Maddox 2 G10. Oh, American Lawman. There you go. I settled that for you, Ethan. Go forth and sin no more. Guy Joe just wanted. Hey, Blade Man, thanks for dropping. I appreciate it. Hey, Marshall. You know what? I gave away that out the front that you were willing to help me with, but they just recently. I just got the ad today that they came out with the carbon fiber ones. So, I mean, I know that wasn't a big part of your business or anything. I'm just saying it was kind of cool. They may have picked up on what you were doing. Be good to see it, Blade. That'd be awesome. I'm going to take a long drive to Blade Show West. I'm just going to kind of meander my way. I'm going to definitely stop in South Dakota. May hit up Wyoming. And then from Wyoming, I don't know where I want to go. Because I don't know my geography. No, I have some friends. That are like out there somewhere. Do I have friends in Idaho? I know I had friends in Idaho. No, I don't have any friends in Idaho. I think my brother lived in Idaho. That's what it was. Idaho, Montana, definitely some folks in Washington I know, so it'll be awesome. Yeah, I gotta watch out for the snow. That's the thing. I don't know how to drive in snow, and I hate driving in the mountains. Is there a tunnel underneath the Rockies, like the channel? Because man, I grew up there in the Sierra, whatever they're called, the Sierras, and we used to go up into the mountains, and they weren't even huge mountains. They made us drive in the back of the truck and having to look over the edge of that rickety old truck. Yeah, it freaked me out as a kid. Still scared of the mountains. Yeah, maybe you're an influence, Marshall. Dusty and JR in Idaho. Yeah, they are. That's right. I forgot about that. Definitely have to surprise drop in on them. But I'll see them at Blade Show West probably. Will I be buying myself a Chris Reeve Sabenza at 31? I had a Sabenza and I liked it, but I sold it. So this wasn't something I was just dying to get another one. Yeah, the mountains of Tennessee. I stayed out of them for the most part. I kind of saw them from a distance. So yeah, I wasn't way up in them. So that wasn't too scary for me. But it's the ones where like there's the cliffs on the side. It looks like a scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. You imagine yourself barrel rolling down the side. Yeah, that's it. That's the ones. That's the ones that are frightening for me. Being on my rough ride in my car to work night. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Lots of folks bought those. Yeah, I could chop it down with the edge of my hand. That's right. If I was that kind of child, I would do it for sure. Marshall123, they have the same name on Instagram. All right, what else is going on? Let's see here. Hey, that's a good idea. Hey, if you got Instagram and you want to throw it out there real quick, go ahead and chunk it out there. Admins, don't just let them chunk it out. I'm gonna give you like a couple minutes to throw out your Instagrams. This is a good place to share it. For right now, in case you want to hook up with each other and swipe right on Instagram. But and if you're looking for me on Instagram, I'm Jimislash13. So somebody's got Jimislash and you feel like going after it with a big old fistful of money. So I'm Jimislash13. That would make a great song, man. Man, the genius songwriters. Anyone else that post gets a 300-second mute just giggles. Big bad awesome daddy, super great best ever. That's a good one too. Oh man. Oh, did I tell you all my story about? Oh man, I think I strained my back. I hope that's a back strain. Oh, you're old. That's when you know you're old. When your back hurts and you're hoping it's a back strain. Or I hope that's a back strain and nothing more serious. I hope all it is I hurt my back muscle. I hope that all it is a torn ligament in my back. Oh man. Where's 49? Did 49 Giants come in here? Did I miss him? Where's he at? Yeah. Alright, so my ligament story, my story about supplements while everybody's giving out their Instagram. Oh, so I got this friend. He's just like biggest freak. Just talk his name. Just talk about Big Chris. This dude's a beast. I'm serious. He's about 6'2", about 315 pounds, and just a freak. So, I was in this arm wrestling stuff, and I'm trying to find a way to get some kind of way to my muscles to recover a little bit quicker. No, Chad, man. Hey, 49, there you go. How's it going? So I'm trying to figure out a way to explode like Arnold in Pumping Iron without hitting the D ball. And so he says what you need to take is creatine and BCAAs, so some branched chains. Now, I took creatine back in the 90s, and for some reason, it made me a total weirdo. It just made me crazy. It just, like, emotional mood swings, like I was a roid freak doing meth. I mean, not that bad, but it was just like couldn't control my emotions. So I stopped. I never took it after that. I was like, man, I'm older now. I should be able to maintain low tones. And so I started taking it. Well, anyways, I started having some issues with moods and stuff. So I stopped taking that right away, but I didn't stop taking the branched chains. This is all within the last month or so, month and a half. So I kept taking the branched chains, and then the back pain started, and then just the horribleness of kidney stones. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, if you have any kind of kidney issues, don't take either of those. Do your research first. I should have researched it. I have the kidneys of a 95-year-old man, and I should have known better. So, yeah, so that's how it all ended. I ended up with a week and a half of kidney stones. It was not any fun. I don't know if y'all remember, a couple of y'all might. A couple of years ago, I was in the hospital for kidney issues, and man, it's like I'm stupid sometimes. It's like, oh, I want to be stronger. I'm sure my kidneys are fine. I'm sure all those problems that never got taken care of just healed themselves. So anyways, I'm doing better. I have the kidney of a 29-year-old man. All that's true. Yeah, that's right. You do. Not me. Mine's aged. My kidney's aged in dog year, so it looks like Methuselah's kidney. So yeah, that was, a couple times there I wasn't feeling well and skipped live streams. That was one of the reasons I missed a couple live streams, was that. And then I got the flu in the middle of that, like the horrible achy fever flu. It was just, don't take anything unless you're drinking a ton of water, and make sure you have all kinds of medical attention. Yeah. Yeah, Eric, yeah. I don't know what to say about that, but all right, so let me see. I've talked about like 50 non-knife things and a couple of knife things. I'm looking around, I'm trying to figure out what I got to talk about. I talked about my chopper. I've been looking at a lot of knives. I almost bought a bunch of knives. And even though I've done it and bought it several times, I almost bought a Crooked River today. It was one of those custom Crooked Rivers, like black with a red pivot and 20 CV. And just the deals have just been coming out of everywhere, and I've been wanting one. I almost bought one of those, even though I've sold the Crooked River 3 different times. I almost bought I'm serious, I'm like emailing these people, I'm PMing these people, and I'm in the process, and I'm just, I got this, I won't tell you in my ear, but I got like a evil Jiminy Cricket laughing in my ear, so I know better. So I'm trying to maintain that I need to save money for these different trips I'm taking. But, and I saw a native salt. Even though I sold my native salt, I saw one today that I almost bought. What else did I see? Oh, who else? There was something from Blade HQ that popped up. A bunch of colorful knives they just came out with that was intriguing me. I really wanted to get into. Oh, but something. Oh, and I almost got one of those F16 from AKC out the fronts. It's in my car right now. There's a pink Lightning, and there's a carbon fiber AKC in my cart. My carts are filled all over. There's about 10 different flash sale Smoky Mountain Knife Works knives in my carts. So yeah, you bought my native salt. I know I had one, and then I almost bought another one. Rough flu season coming this year. Yeah, my mom had the flu for the last couple of weeks, and so yeah, it's gonna be ugly. Bug out with carbon fiber hand. Ooh, that's nice. I wouldn't mind having a carbon fiber bug out. Almost bought it way back, and then I did. Yeah, that's awesome. So I gotta run. Hey Bruce, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Break out the shock. I can't afford one by control. I can do that. I just bought that Spyderco Paramilitary 2 K390. Nice. It's a good knife. The PM2 is a good blade. It's not my favorite blade. I know it's iconic, and it's a good blade. But whoever said earlier about, where is that thing? There it is. What knife for helicopter ride? You gotta take the combat Troodon on the helicopter. You gotta scream out Fortunate Son the whole time you're riding it. If you're not singing Fortunate Son at the top of your lungs on your helicopter ride, you're not doing it right. If the doctor says you need a shingle shot, telling you would rather have the disease. Really? My dad has shingles. Every once in a while it just breaks out and just floors him. And this is a dude that just walks through pain most of the time. It just messes him up. You like the pilot? Yeah, we will land. Alright, here's the shock here. There you go. Hold on while I take the obligatory whiff. Oh yeah. There you go. Let's see if I can prop it up a little bit so it's kind of like showing there. No. Terrible at propping things up. Can't put that on my resume. Alright. I think riding in a helicopter nowadays makes... Well, then you got two reasons to sing it. One for military purposes, Forrest Gump purposes, and two because you are one. She had shingles in her eyeball. Holy crap. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, Alan, I saw that video. That was awesome. It was, you know what's the best part of that video? Is Arnold trying to do an Australian accent. That was what was awesome. That's not a knife. It was an Australian accent. An Australian accent. So, yeah, this knife is awesome. Oh, there you go. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, and any of y'all that are out in that area, I'm gonna be out driving out towards Tennessee here in a couple of weeks. If you're out there and you want to grab a cup of Joe or something, let me know. Maybe we can swing it. Maybe we can, or especially on the way back. On the way up there, it might be in a little bit of a rush, but on the way back, if you want to grab a burger or something, let me know. I'm not going to be in a huge hurry. I'm like, jeez, man, y'all are messing me up with this eyeball stuff. Dang, that's messed up. Still wish I would have been able to get that Shaman 4V. Yeah, that was pretty. I like 4V too. Hey Jeff, welcome. Yeah, any more eyeball stuff? Oh man, the eyeballs just messes you up. We were watching some movie the other night. My wife, who's been a ER nurse for what, going on 30 years, saw something with an eyeball the other day. She was like, eyeball. It just freaked her. It's weird to hear things freak out my wife because nothing freaks her out. So, I'm making the SMKW run. I'm going to be out there, hopefully, if I can pass the class on how to do it, in that chopping competition they're going to have out there. So I'll be out there for a couple of days, roaming the halls, haunting the basement, and maybe going to see the gun store. There's a humongous gun store out there. I might take the boys and do something. I don't know. I don't know if they're worthy. We'll see. And I'm getting echo from the stream. It's like repeating. That's the ketamine. Oh man. Oh, y'all are messed up. It's the ketamine. Yeah, Bud's gun shop. I didn't know it was so close. But yeah, Eric told me it was right there, so I might just buy something and have it shipped back. I know my dad bought something there and had it shipped over here, so I might have to do that. Let's see, I heard they're coming out with a Micarta Shaman and 20 CV. Oh, that would be nice. 20 CV is awesome. Man, this thing is sharp. Holy freak. Yeah, 20 CV is great. I think on the Shaman it would be awesome. And this thing. Flakes of glaze in the leather. You only go through good states to get home. Shouldn't need to ship it. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Thanks. I appreciate that. Seriously. Yeah, if I get something, that'll be awesome to know. Jeff, you weren't here for the good news. I will tell you the good news, sir. Big Chris is selling me one of his used choppers that he actually used in the 2018 Blade Show World Championships. And since you didn't get to see it, I'll bring up the picture again. There it is. Can you see that? So I will be taking that to Tennessee with me. It worked out great. Man, that guy's so nice. He's such a nice dude. You know, for a big monster, just beast dude. He looks like the guy that killed Hagrid. You know, he just... He looks like something from what is the Odyssey? He's like going to carry some sheep into his lair and slay them and then eat them. Just a big monster dude. And just the nicest man. Just a really nice man. Yeah, horrible stabber. You're going to lose all the stabbing contests with that. That's not going to stab anything. You're safe from stabbing. I need a folder that produces on-demand donuts. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, real nice. And his wife is super cool, too. And she's super supportive of him. I love wives like that. I love wives that are just all over what their husbands are up to. And she got a PhD, and you know, she's super smart, and she just loves what her husband's doing. She gets out there with her own chopper and mixes it up. I think that's so awesome. Just having a good wife is awesome. Looks like the same one he used on Knife or Death. I don't know. He used it on a couple things. Let me see. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, he did a bunch of modifications to it. It was originally flat ground, then he added a fuller, then he hollow ground it. And it was going to be several months before he could get another one made. And he used it at Blade Show Worlds in 2018 and at the Waxahachie Osborne cut a few weeks later. So yeah, I'll be in Waxahachie learning how to cut. I got a PhD in hood rat stuff. He likes doing it with my friend. That's right. That stupid kid. Oh, I'm sorry about your stream, man. Dadgummit. I hope it's not my computer. It seems like everything's going alright on this end. It's 3V. I think it's 3V is what he said. It's a V. I think there's a V in it. Yeah, 3V. So that should work out nicely. So yeah, if y'all are in that area, really, and we can Friday, we could go get some lunch or something like that, or just meet up or whatever, and that'd be cool. All right, so I'm just sitting here dozing off, daydreaming. Just daydreaming about Friday. I don't know what happened. This is the CRKT Shock XOC. Came out earlier this year. XHP steel. It's got that deadbolt lock on there, which is amazing. Just a great knife. Just really awesome. It's a beast. Here, if you don't know what the size proportions are, somebody got on me the other day. Not got on me, but said that I need to show size proportions. Like stick something out there so everybody can see what size the knives are. So here we go. There's a 4max. And there's the Shock. So it's very beefy. Hey JD, welcome. Alright, so what are y'all getting in? Anything exciting coming in? Anything good? Yeah, it racks nicely, Big Red. It does. It's awesome. Totally beefy. I mean, across the back, it's dwarfing this. Y'all can see it, but it's way thicker than the 4max. I mean, I love the 4max, don't get me wrong, but this is just kind of one of those things where you're loving the 4max for a long time and you can't possibly think of something that's got an awesome lock and it's beefy and it's everything you want in a knife, and then boom, this thing shows up. So ammo coming in. You'd be proud of me, Chadman. Last couple weeks ago I bought a bunch of ammo. Getting more and more ammo. Now I just need one more gun and I'm good to go. The locals pronounce it Waxahachie for Waxahachie Indian name. Oh, okay. Waxahachie. I don't want to sound ignorant, but so Waxahachie. 7 weeks until try 11. Awesome. I have an easier to hide at work vape coming. Are they getting on you at work for vaping? Man, they're coming down on vapors, ain't they? Knife Center exclusive bug out. Oh, that's the red and black one. Yeah, that would seem like something you'd get, right? Yeah, now I think about it. As soon as it came out of my mouth. The Spyderco Advocate. That's really cool. Dang, that's nice. OKC Raider buoy. It's basically cable RMPDs. That's awesome. I love monstrous knives like that. Yeah, JD. Let's do it again just for the heck of it. Oh, those bearings thwacking. Awesome. A couple Rough Riders and CJRBs. Those are good blades. There's a naughty boy. All right. All right, so yeah, some good stuff coming in. Like I said, it'll be a while before I got some stuff coming in. Man, the stuff that's coming in is awesome. We got that chopper coming in. I might do a little live stream from Smoky Mountain area. I have to see what they'll allow me to do that from the outside or something. I want to bug them on the inside. They're so busy. Maybe I could live stream out in the parking lot or something and see if that will work. Just to say hi to you guys and you know, talk to somebody and vent the scariness that's going through my mind. Oh, it's a beast, 49. It's a monster for certainly. I have some 2 cents coming. Hey, you know what, Chad, number 2? All because I was on eBay last night checking out 2 cents. I was looking at them. I was just wanting to jump in and bid on something. That was another thing that I was looking at, besides the other knives I was mentioning. I was looking at 2 cents, and I was like, I want to bid on this, just to tell Chad I bid on some 2 cents. But there were some nice ones, some nice thumb stud 2 cents. There was one that was really expensive though. I didn't want to get involved in it, just because, like I said, what's coming up. But yeah, you had me out there, had me doing the eBay 2 cent thing. A handful of people die related to vaping. Let's ban it everywhere. Cigarettes kill thousands every day. Perfectly. Yeah. And they kind of nailed down the vaping deaths to black market, the black market THC pod things, didn't they? Tobacco companies surely aren't behind the vape. Yeah. Yeah, they're not upset that they can't, the government's not upset they can't tax the vapors as much. It's coming. Yeah, let's just, I mean, they've shown what making it illegal is going to do. You know, they made and I'm not going to get into a pro or anti-marijuana debate, but they pushed the marijuana user vapors into this corner, and now they're dropping, you know. I don't know. It's so easy to just jump into a political thing and just start screaming stuff. Hey, look at this knife. It's shiny and strong. It's beefy. All right. Goose fraba. You gotta dunk that. You gotta dunk. All right, I'm back. I'm done. I'm done with that. TS 127. S90V. That's nice. I don't know why I like S90V. I think because it's 70 better than 20CV. I don't know what it is. Take away my vape and I have to start freebasing. I like it when people vape. You know, I don't know you guys that were in the service, but smoking was such a positive thing. You're always on break and people smoking. If you smell smoke, it reminds me of like just chilling out for a little bit, hanging out with your buddies. I wasn't a smoker. I loved to smoke, but I wasn't a smoker. I didn't smoke. But you smell the smoke and everybody's relaxing. It still reminds me of that. You smell something. I smell smoke going into the grocery store, and I'm like, oh man, yeah, that's a good feeling. And it's the same thing with vaping. You know, I got these folks that vape at arm wrestling and different places I go. And the smell is really good. It's not just like smoke smell, which is, you know, pleasing because of the connotations it has with the past. Because it also reminds me of my grandpa, and he'd sit out on the back porch and tell stories and smoke his cigarettes. But vaping smells good. You get these vanilla smells and these really cool smells coming at you and big clouds of smoke. I don't know. Let's just ruin all the fun. All right, let's see. A Chadman sticker. We need to make a Chadman sticker. I guess he's been showing he's going to be around a while, so let's get a Chadman sticker. I think I'll make up a Chadman sticker. Me and Doc will talk about it. John's itching for a mute. Is he? 21 to ban Chad. 22, 17. 30 for both of them. Uh-oh. Yeah. John's going bye-bye. Does carbon monoxide smell nice? I don't know. I know some people like to smell the muffler stuff. My wife, I don't know, my wife loves the smell of gas when you're pumping gas, so I can't stand it. I ain't scared. Yeah, let's make a Chadman sticker. Make one of the original hashtag Chadman 2019. Might make a no such thing as a Chadman sticker. I got friends say burn pits smell lovely. A hazelnut donut. Oh dang, that smells good. Maple bars. You know that's true, Chad. It's not. Don't unsubscribe. A lot of people, my dad can't stand the smell of smoke because of what it, and it's actually from his dad, my grandpa, smoking in the cars, going over the hills out there in the Northern California, and just making him sick to his stomach, and just has a really bad, it makes him flash back to bad times, so he hates it. My mom is like me. Smell of smoke reminds her of her dad, who spent 30 years in the Navy, and it's always smoking a pipe or smoking a cigarette or something like that, and so it reminds her of that. My wife can't stand the smell of smoke. She's actually allergic to smoke, which is one of the reasons I don't smoke cigars or anything. Oh man, I just thought of an awesome Chad sticker. So I've already got the idea. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'll have to design it tonight, and I'll show it to a couple folks, see what they think. But it's gonna be great. Yeah, Big Red. It's all about what it brings back. It's all about that kind of remembering stuff. Different people though have that different flashbacks, I guess is what you could call it, of what it's going to bring back. I like burning gunpowder. I like that smell too. A skull and cross winches sticker. Yeah, that would be cool. The smell of rubber worms. See, I don't like the smell of rubber worms. That kind of like oily, gassy rubber worm smell. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's not my thing. But I know what you're talking about. I think that's the smell you're talking about. The smell of forest after it rains. Oh, yeah. I like the smell of the pavement. When it first starts to rain, you smell like the dirt and the rain and everything. I like that smell. I like the smell of direct deposit. Oh, you messed up, man. New pool floats and new shower curtain. Liners smell good. Oh, man. Yeah, fresh rain. I love that smell. Like a storm coming in. You first get in that fresh storm, you see it and the wind's blowing. Yeah, I'm getting all romantic with Big Red here. All right, I'm done. But yeah, I like that smell. Yeah, it's kind of gone off the rails, John. We talked about a couple knives. We're looking at knives while we talk about stuff that's totally different. Hey, Paul. Woohoo! Hey, Paul. Good to see you. Awesome. That's really cool. Thanks for dropping in. We're talking about everything but knives. We're talking about rain and kidneys and kidney stones and smoking cigarettes and vaping. Marshall's just bringing up songs that should be written. John gets a 300-second mute. Oh yeah, Paul, man, I need to talk to you about maybe helping me sharpen my chopper. I don't know how busy you are, but yeah, I'd love to get some at least some advice. I don't want to mess up what the chopper already has on it. So I'll send you a message if you're not busy. If you're busy, just let me know. And I don't want to overtax you, or I hate bothering folks if they're busy. I'm never gonna give you. That's awesome. All right, cool. All right, I'll PM you. That would be awesome. Phone dying. Have a great weekend. Hey, Angry D, thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you putting up with all our nonsense. And we started out pretty good on knives, and just kind of went off the rails. It kind of goes like this on during these times when I'm trying to save money and don't have a lot of stuff coming in. Convex for chopping competition. I say, yeah, that's the whole thing. It used to be, seriously, when I first started, like right around the time I first started my channel, I would be sitting here sharpening knives for hours just on my stones and trying to get it and I would put some wicked convex edges on stuff I wasn't meaning to. Just like my ZT 550 could have been an axe edge, just the way I was messing it up. And now I think I convexed that. I got that Condor chopper really sharp. I don't know. I just need to talk to somebody, or maybe just get somebody that has that ability can repeat it. I don't know if I can repeat the same thing on that. Why is the temperature mean to be drilled in South Texas when it's already October? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's ugly. Texas in October, it's like the sun. Serrated for chopping or karambit for chopping. Yeah. Man, you think if you just had that power, it didn't matter what you carried, you just came in there all freaked out on roids or whatever and just karambited through that 2x4. Because then all the other chops would be better, right? I mean, you could, all the rope chops and stuff with that karambit, it seems like that would make it a better chopper. You're just flashing in that 2x4 with all your freaky, just angry roid strength. When the asteroid hit the Gulf, it was really hot in Houston. I don't want to get off on that, but that's a fascinating thing. That asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs, that's a fascinating thing to me. 100 here Wednesday, 68 tomorrow. Oh, 68. I'm hoping it's going to be cool out in Tennessee when I head out there in 2 weeks. I think it's going to be a little bit cooler, but not super cool. But that'll be nice. Frost warnings in Pennsylvania. Dang. Man, if I've been to Pennsylvania during the winter, that's a gnarly cold out there too. '60s. Yeah, that sounds good. '60s is nice. Them deers are going to be moving. When does that start? When does deer season start? How many of y'all are going for hunting this year, or hunt every year? How does that work? And y'all doing some hunting? November 5th. Got down to 34 the other night. Oh man, that's a good open the windows, get some blankets, let your nose get cold kind of evening. I love that. Right, 34, nice and chilly. Tennessee weather is really random. Yeah, see, I'm hoping it'll be a little bit cooler than out here. Live in Nova Scotia. It's fire on weather here. I have a Nova Scotia story. I'm not going to tell it tonight, but I have a Nova Scotia story. It's kind of indirectly related. All right, no more Joker. No more Joker stuff. Somebody's going to ruin the movie for me. No more Joker. 44? Yeah, I can see that. But y'all got that really wet, gnarly cold, too. I don't know. I think we get so much heat out here that 34 sounds good right about now. Of course, 34 when it hits is going to be pretty cold, so. Duck season, November 2nd. Okay, I am not now. Hey, John, thank you. Appreciate you showing up. That's awesome. Appreciate you being here. For all the craziness and the off the track, off the rails. Yeah, I want to go see that and Rambo. I want to go see Rambo just kill a bunch of people. So I'm trying to catch the boys up on Rambo before we go see Rambo. All right. Well, we kind of went everywhere tonight. Talked about smoking, like I said. Talked about my chopper. Talked about the officer box. I'm going to give that away. Got to figure out a way to do that nicely. And we saw some different knives. And we talked about vaping. So it was a good evening. I really appreciate y'all talking. It was more fun just sitting here chatting with you guys. I know I didn't have a lot of things planned or directed, but it was awesome talking to you guys. And thanks again for helping keeping the chat going and all your awesome comments and excellent insights and stuff. So I appreciate it. I want y'all to have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. And thank you. And I will see you on Sunday. I'll talk to y'all later.